Instagram stories for Wednesday, April 2nd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Today on the show, we're going to hear an update from the YouTube team talking about some new features that they're working on, which will help you not only to brainstorm ideas, but to use AI to come up with hooks. The head of Instagram also will be sharing an update on the Edits app, and I will do Wednesday Waffle, which is where I talk about a topic that may or may not be related to social media, just so I have a chance to talk about something else for a change. All of that and more on today's episode, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome back. Let's start with the YouTube news. The team at YouTube is hard at work making new features to help you brainstorm ideas and write new hooks using AI. I'm going to let Lauren from the Insider team at YouTube share some of the updates they're working on.
What's up, Insiders? I'm Lauren, a program manager here at YouTube and the producer of Creator Insider. So let's get into it. The team is launching 3 new inspiration features. First, brainstorm from anywhere. Creators often find inspiration for their next video while reviewing performance data or audience comments in Studio. So we're integrating comments and data from past videos to create a more fluid and intuitive process in Studio. Next, hooks. We're providing AI-powered hook suggestions and brainstorming tools to help creators capture attention and maximize viewer retention. Lastly, quick saves, which enables creators to save ideas directly from the idea list where they naturally brainstorm. Check out these improvements in the Inspiration tab and let us know what you think.
Okay, I'm just going to pause for a quick second on that clip because having AI to give you feedback on hooks or help you write hooks before you make the content is absolutely what people who struggle to come up with hooks, like myself, can and should be doing. So it's really nice that YouTube is building that in. I look forward to seeing how other platforms integrate something similar, prompting you to create a good hook before you start to film the video. I'm going to let Lauren continue with another update that the YouTube team is working on, all about repurpose.io.
Next, we know many creators post their content across platforms, so YouTube is partnering with repurpose.io, a tool that allows creators to upload their catalog of short-form videos from other platforms to YouTube. Creators who are new to repurpose.io can redeem 3 free months and link their TikTok and Instagram pages for seamless sharing to YouTube Shorts. We'll leave more information in the description, but let us know if you have any questions. And that's it for this week. From the creators of YouTube to YouTube creators, we'll see you next week.
Okay, glad to hear more about repurpose.io. The CEO, Hani Mora, is actually a friend of the show. I had interviewed him a while back. I will link to that episode so you can listen to it. You can find that in the show notes. Repurpose.io is very reasonably priced as well. Definitely check it out and take advantage of that trial if you have not used it previously. Okay, we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, the head of Instagram is going to share an update on the Edits app, which has not arrived yet. We're all patiently waiting. Stick around. Welcome back. Have you been patiently waiting for the Edits app to arrive so that you can begin editing video in the Edits app instead of using CapCut or a similarly expensively priced app? Yes, me too. Here's the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, with an update on the Edits app.
The question here is when is Edits going to launch and whether or not it's going to be free and or have paid features. Now, I appreciate your patience. We're getting really close. It's coming out in the next couple of weeks. We have been working with a number of creators over the last couple of weeks, getting their feedback and iterating on it and trying to make the experience as compelling as possible for a first simple edition. It will be free. I think over time we might have some paid features where we're going to need to cover costs of things like compute for big AI features. But in general, we want to create as many features that are free as possible because the more people can create, the more they will create, the better Instagram will be, and the more we will all benefit. So coming soon. Appreciate your patience.
Interestingly, this is the first time I've heard anything about the Edits app having paid features. Since Instagram and Meta as a whole make the majority of their money through advertisements, it seems a bit odd to me that they would charge for some features inside the app. But who knows? They charge for the blue check mark on Instagram and people pay for that. So it is entirely possible that it would make more sense for them to charge for some features inside the Edits app. Okay, that is going to do it for today's episode. It's quite a short one today. Stick around after the music for the Wednesday Waffle, where I talk about another topic that may or may not be related to social media.
Instagram. Instagram news got you covered. Sometimes even TikTok, relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave without a break or a pit stop. Still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and you gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's the type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, thanks for sticking around to hear me talk about another topic. The whole reason that I started this podcast was because I wanted to get a job at Instagram or Meta as a whole. I really admired the way the Instagram team rolled out features so quickly, faster than any other app or service or website I've ever used in my entire life. And to me, this was the kind of environment that I wanted to work in. I did, at one point, manage to get an interview with Meta back in 2022. I did not make the cut to move on, but I was glad for the experience. Having said that, I still wanted to work at Meta, or specifically at Instagram. However, that all changed when I started reading a book called Careless People, A Cautionary Tale of Power, Greed, and Lost Idealism. It's written by a woman named Sarah Wynne Williams, who spent 7 years at Facebook. Let me just say that this book has been incredibly eye-opening. Sarah worked very closely with CEO Mark Zuckerberg and COO Sheryl Sandberg, and some of the stories that she shares in this book are absolutely mind-blowing. I would definitely recommend reading this book. It's worth checking out whether you listen to audiobooks or you prefer to read books. Whatever method you consume books, I would definitely recommend this one. Now, I did reach out to Sarah to try to get her as a guest on my podcast, and she has not responded yet. But I am thinking that maybe some of you listening might have a connection to Sarah or know someone who does, and I would love an introduction. I will link to Sarah's book in the show notes so you can check it out, whether you buy it from Amazon as a hardcover or digest the audiobook. And if you know anyone who knows Sarah, please send me a DM at Daniel Hill Media. I would really appreciate an introduction.